In a country Liberia, there was no war. From that time we were free. Liberia, we were one people. Stop running on. Stop running on. Oh, that's what today. There is no peace. For you will be now one people. Yes, they don't understand yourself. What I do not say, I am so big. The people of the land, yes, they don't understand yourself. Why you know we are separated. The people can go get so we can back our She was looking before she born you. She was setting fire before she born you.
Musical Madre. Let me recognize we individuals as we are about to start this magnificent Abraka talk show tonight. Let me recognize my friend and brother Mohammed S. Cannon. What's up, my brother? My friend and brother Melvin Toure. What's up? Felicia Davis, what's up? Rufus passed away. What's up, my brother? Let me see, I don't have a copyright to this music that I'm playing here tonight.
GGS Production.
Let me see, I don't have a copyright to this music that I'm playing here tonight.
It's all the good to it. What I do an amber. Don't call you one theater. Don't go quite a bit. Eat up, Buddha.
The most talk about July 17 protest will be taking place tomorrow by Mobile K Molu by the group called Stand. But we are seeing social sedition gathering behind Mobile K Molu saying that they are a member of their Stand group.
Kabutiano, it's you, Ibiakamana. Tia, make I wonder what the name. Matio, Masatio.
We'll be discussing in totality who is Mama Cape Molo.
Somebody said to her, what you go to her? Kabutia, no. Me never know. Tiado, never said no. Take up my domain.
My friend and brother Rebecca Cover. What's up?
Me I ever wondering. Was it on my domain? Me connect it to the moon. Yeah. Tiawa.
Edwin Jalal Bazi was on my friend and brother from Philly.
Koro Bazitia. Women run up with Kawato Yiga. Women run up with
My friend and brother Bobo Aqua Iwala. He has joined us from Lofa, Vonyaman City.
Babu Kupo. Say Wakuna. Abulatia. Yetiaro Nerusano. Pantikakane.
Good evening, my friend and brother Topa Koli.
Bazatiawa. I don't know.
The general himself, Mohammed S. Kane, the general. I salute you, my friend and brother.
We put my tear, met your jet or color the baba. Oh, yeah, also, be a my baby to Conasoka. Make a back on the Albatea. Mother, wait, where the bed, Tiaba. Mother, won't be a put Tiaba. Tiatua, Capolia, Megatia, Apulatia, Tiado, Meganeo. Rappers in a tiara, Baccaroba, Nasia, Menuanaco. Those are what to find. Montatia, Wena. Banana people, Toku Sare.
Kappa, that woman. What's up? Let me welcome all of you guys to the Magnificent Nebraska Talk Show. Here we discuss the truth, nothing else but the truth. We intend to discuss the God who is behind the protest. Who is Mama Kimolo? But before that, let me play you a few clips of this gentleman. Let me play you a few clips for you to be able to understand who is this guy. Yeah, because I don't want
Stands official response to Gregory Coleman's lies, deception, and threats of violence against peaceful protesters. We the people warn. Police threats won't derail peaceful protest. calls Gregory Coleman's statements reckless, misleading, and unconstitutional. Liberia's foremost civil society movement, STAND, or Solidarity and Trust for a New Day, categorically condemns the dangerous and misleading statements made by Inspector General Gregory Coleman. His unfounded warnings, issued under the pretense of security, represent a thin-veiled attempt to disrupt the constitutionally allowed or protected Enough is Enough protest scheduled to be held on July 17, 2025. By falsely claiming that protest organizers did not inform the Minister of Justice and insinuating that participants may be armed, Inspector General Coleman has resorted to dangerous misinformation campaign. These fabrications are clearly designed to incite fear, to delegitimize a peaceful protest, and justify potential violent crackdown against peaceful civilians. In the face of Gregory Coleman's deceitful fabrications, it is astonishing that the Inspector General will pretend ignorance of the fact that on July 4th, 2025, we formally served notice to the Minister of Justice, fully in compliance with Article 17 of the Liberian Constitution. This notification was also circulated widely to national media outlets to guarantee full transparency in our commitment to at all times respect the rule of law. Coleman's claim to the contrary is a brazen lie, an obvious and desperate attempt to discredit and undermine a legitimate and lawful civil resistance. These debunked falsehoods expose that Inspector General Coleman no longer serves the interests of the Liberian people. Instead, he has chosen to act as a political hitman with dangerous false narratives and threatening violence against peaceful, law-abiding citizens. This conduct is utterly unacceptable and demands unequivocal condemnation. Coleman's weapons at protest claims: no proof, no justification, just plain state-sponsored propaganda and scare tactics. Inspector General Coleman's wild suggestion that protesters may be packing illegal weapons isn't just baseless and laughable, it's downright defamatory. STAND and its allies have zero history of violence, and no credible security source backs up this Gregory Coleman's nonsense. These fear-driven and reprehensible remarks bear all the hallmarks of state propaganda, a calculated attempt to manufacture a pretext for deploying force against peaceful citizens. STAND views this with grave concern. It raises the alarming possibility of a deliberate setup in which regime operatives or hired agents will infiltrate the protests, plant weapons, and engineer chaos to justify a violent and unlawful police response. To our international partners and democratic allies, we raise this alert with utmost seriousness. The threat of violence against peaceful protesters is neither imagined nor exaggerated. It is credible, deliberate, and appears to be orchestrated by elements within the state, known as demonstrated by Mr. Coleman's assertions, led by the police. A stern warning to the Liberia National Police and the Inspector General, Gregory Coleman. If any government official, security operative, or political agent attempts to infiltrate the protests, plant evidence, or manufacture a scenario to justify state-sponsored violence.
At last, we were able to get Mbalu, STAND chairperson, Mobile Madu, the former chairman for CDC. Thank you very much, Chairman. Thank you for joining us tonight. The allegation about you've been killed so many times, information coming forth. Welcome to this phone talk. You are live.
Thank you. On the 5th of May, I just came from a meeting and was on my way home and took the route from around the 101 gas station area going towards Tupperville Junction. As soon as I arrived at the intersection where there's a traffic light, I was compelled to come to a halt because of the traffic light. And then instantly on my left hand, two persons disembarked a moving motorbike. So a lady dressed in short jeans trousers walked to my vehicle and started knocking on the vehicle, first gently, then it got louder from time to time. So in those times, like in split seconds, it became violent and she was hitting at my vehicle. I was driving, I was in the Range Rover that is tinted. So they had no way of knowing, which specific location I was in on the vehicle.
So let us try to make some sense out of the allegation from model by model. The first question I will ask here is, how long has model by model been in opposition / advocacy since after the CDC administration? All along those times, the NSA have not chased after him. The NSA, they have not dog walked him. The NSA has not called him. The question is, why now, close to July? What have been the tactics in the past? Model by model is planning to have a protest in July for whatever reason. He is a citizen of the Republic of Liberia and he has a right when he feels disenfranchised. And he calls himself, quote unquote, an advocate. He left the CDC as chairman. But I will be fast to say this. We know the tactics, okay? It was a plan start that Model by Model leave the CDC, establish an auxiliary group in the form of advocates, an advocate group, which will be an octopus of the CDC. But we are still digging into that. But why? All of the time you've been in opposition is only days climbing up to your quote-unquote protest that the NSA is after you. We can remember years back, you talk about how provide trained military Israelis were in the country playing by the opposition band to take down George Weah. Now, these are things in my mind meant to build tension and awareness to the protest. I mean, these things are psychological. People have to be smart around here. Because once he begins to talk about it and the media takes it and begin to run with it, then you have automatically built the awareness for the July protest. That is the psychology behind this whole thing. If NSA, if model by model is a person of interest and the NSA has tangible evidence or proof that they want to see him, they are going to get model by model directly. Why should they go be chasing after him, walking behind him to know what is happening? If the police wants to ask and see how the person of interest, if they can call the speaker, Konati Kofa, for some inquiry, and who is model by model there, the security.
Folks, what I want to say here is that Mobile Molu, just what that security apparatus just said, it is what Mobile Molu have been doing. No, we know their tactics. We understand their tactics, but to them, they are ahead of us. But we are 1,000 miles ahead of them. We are 1,000 miles ahead of them. Now let me make it very much simple here. Are you guys are not aware it was the same Mobile Kemolu who said that Israeli trained militants were in the country to take down Josh Mawia? It was not the same Mobile Kemolu who said that the president, after the president gone to go to ask for help on behalf of the country, that the president, George Manawia, can pocket the money, and that every woman that George Manawia appoint, they may have to sleep with that lady. Then when George Manawia got annoyed with him, then Mobile Kemolo had nothing to say but to be able to say that that was illegal talk. It was not the same Mobile Kemolo who said that he met President Barack Hussein Obama. It was not the same Mobile Kemolo who was passing from radio station to radio station, making himself look like someone who have met the President of the United States. The United States Embassy in our country has to come out to debunk him. If to say that was not enough. It was not the same Molu who were taking money from people in Ghana and acting like a pastor, acting like a preacher. It was not the same Molu. Look, this whole stand, and I like the name stand because they will remain standing. This Ghana, they will remain standing. Now, already they are saying that there's no job in the country. This president is making his way. This president and the vice president, they are trying for investors to be able to go in the country. You know, since the president left from the United States, you know how many investors have gone to our country? Are you guys aware that how many investors have gone into our country? No, you should not look at that. You should look at your children. I strongly believe that they are all seditions, because this was a plan that is that, hey, after the United Party flocked out massively, resigned and found a auxiliary, found an auxiliary / CDC. What have happened? Let me play you a clip. What have happened? The seditions in the great United States, some of them have made their way back. Some of them have made their way back. But I don't blame them. I don't blame them. You know, I don't blame them. Let me play you this.
Gibraltar, but your commitment to this revolution is the reason why I'm standing here today. I go sit in a great United States, eat pizza, eat burger, and watch you guys go through a historical struggle. But I thought it was when you guys believe in us as leaders, we have to be visible, that our leadership will show that we are present in spirit, in prayer with you guys every day. I think many of you guys have had the opportunity to speak to on phone. Whenever you call me, I'm excited because you motivate me. You guys are the reason why CDC can never die. Because you guys are there. And on behalf of my family, I have my boyfriend with me here tonight. We want to say a big thank you to not just the first time voter, but the entire young men and women that is here tonight for taking upon your time to be here to present this. This means a lot. It goes a very long way, and I'm going to take it back to the great United States and put it on my wall. Whenever I look at you, I remember, look at it, I remember all the faces in the room here tonight. It means a whole lot. And as we go out tomorrow, we are not doing it because of us. We are doing it for the generation beyond us. You can clearly see that the Baka-led administration has no intent to create a better future for the generation after us. That is why we're going to demand Mr. Baka to rescue us. You came with a portfolio. You knew how to turn water into wine. Do it right now. Or else we implore you. We give you the job you're doing. Or else you will meet with our resistance. We have intention to get outside tomorrow. Our intention are peaceful. And Gregory, come on, let's be clear. Man, I said you were way ceasing. She had bigger forces. She couldn't get rid of us. You're not capable. Tomorrow we are prepared to go to demand our government peacefully. But do not think you can intimidate us. This is our country. This is our constitutional right to assemble and call that which we gave our job to. Baka rescue all URS 250. Baka rescue our people, back arrest $22. Rescue our people. Do what you promised. But listen, as you all are here today, keep the hope alive. Keep the mind positive. There'll be challenging time. We don't know what to expect from the so-called united neutral regime as we get out tomorrow. But we'll stick together. Tomorrow we'll be with you guys.
So I was thinking that this lady left the United States. She went actually in the country for the protest sake. But I knew this lady went there for her boyfriend business. That now it is getting to me. That now I'm getting now to understand that she went there because of her boyfriends. Amen. Your turn is CDC to Ubojo team. Your turn is CDC to lover boy and lover girl team. Amen. It is how that the CDC will be boyfriend and girlfriend party. Amen. That now I'm getting now to understand it. As soon as she said that my boyfriend will be coming, and she was brave. Someone will say that you are in front of social media. You should not be able to measure. The girl was brave. Instead of my boyfriend will be here tonight. And he stood up. Who tell you say that guy want to give it from Liberia? Who tell you say that nonsense CDC thing, what you guys are doing? Who tell you say it is all? I know that guy very well. When you're calling for your protest and thing, you can see that guy there. That your boyfriend and you can see him there. Because he have head on his shoulder. But Mama K. Molu, he is one of the pathological liars in our country. Mother Molu can lie. If Mother Molu tell you good morning, you have to watch out for your time. You have to look at your time before you can be able to respond to him back. If Mother Molu, The guy is desperate for power. The guy is desperate for positions. The guy is desperate for position. You are in the CDC. The CDC, as chairman of the ruling establishment of the ruling CDC at the time, the CDC did not give Moba Molu a single ministerial job. The CDC did not get Moba Molu a single ministerial job. The CDC did not get Moba Molu a single ministerial job. The guy went to go gossip behind the president. That gossip leak. Then it was that same guy who came out to say that was a liquor talk. Really? Well, let me stop here. My friend and brother, this is how you doing?
Yeah, AB, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, I as you know, we are discussing the stand, and I said that they will remain standing. They call themselves stand, they will remain standing. You know,
Yep.
because you look at yourself and be able to name yourself stand. And so you remain standing. Yeah, go ahead.
When you say stand, what did he was standing for? You are party chairman for 6 years. You didn't
He did not stand.
you didn't stand for the common people that you guys campaign for, that y'all coming to change your life. Y'all came only a few people life got changed, and then some of them when they lost power, they ran back to the United States. And these are the same people that will be saying on temple say y'all go protest. So what was the essence of you people even getting into politics when it was only to come and steal? So Mama Modi doesn't stand for anything. And look at the man that he's having press conference with now. The immaterial, self-proclaimed motorcyclist chairman. Who made motorcyclist chairman? It only because Georgia and the CDC was trying to create a narrative that they had command over the motorcyclists. That's all. They invented him. So for me, I don't really take Molu to be anybody serious, AB, because
No,
what is he standing for right now? Is he standing because electricity is being distributed in most of the communities that they don't have electricity? Is he standing for the enough is enough because now people are bringing their goods to market because the roads are good? What is he standing for? What is the enough is enough? Enough of what? Because civil servants are taking their salary on time? Is it because the people whose salary was harmonized? AB the GMB administration has reinstated some of those people then salary to the status quo ante, as we can call it, the $150 that they were making. Is that so? That's enough for him that they shouldn't have done that. What is this really enough is enough? That rest price have been stable and right now it's coming down. You go to hospitals, there are medicine in the hospitals. Nobody is taking the drugs outside to go sell it in their own different pharmacies. So what is it? The enough is enough. Enough is enough of what? So Mama Moli is supposed to stand and tell people that when the CDC was in power, they have people living vibrant life, and when the United Party came in, everything is going down the drain. So what is it? Enough is enough. So you don't give people like Mama Molu credit. That's why you see the whole country, nobody even thinking about protest. One other guy calling it, they're going for a jamboree. Let the men go, whether rain beat them or sunshine. If sunshine, let the government give them some water. The only thing is they should follow the roadmap that they gave them where they can protest, because if you're going for peaceful protest, even in the United States, when people go to the United Nations, when their leaders are coming to go protest their leaders, they got certain area they give you, your area, you're staying here. You don't see people leaving from there to go destroy people property or impede people traveling. So let them just follow the place that the police will put them tomorrow, and when they are finished, well, Mbamoli can go sit down or he can continue standing. But I think I don't see nothing that he's going to do tomorrow to change the course of development that's going in the country, as we can see.
But let us be able to say, that Mamba Molu he is protesting, right? Let us be able to say that for the sake of the discussion. Let us be able to say that. But Mamba Molu is protesting who he have not defined who he want to give a petition to. This is a guy who have not clearly defined whether you will go to the national legislature, whether you go to the executive, whether you go to the judiciary. You have not clearly defined. Oh, you just pass on the road. You're just passing. You're just passing, and then when you're feeling, then you come and you can sit down and that one you call protest.
No, they'll go stand. And you ain't got nobody to go get his son into. So when you go, you just go stand.
Yeah, they will go stand.
Mm.
I think this guy they are ahead. Something wrong with this guy. When you're talking about protesting, your protest is defined.
Mm-hmm.
It is defined.
And it's defined with reason.
Yeah.
Okay, the June 7 protest. I was part of that protest. I went Moravia for the June 7 protest. What were we protesting for? There was no accountability when it came to the 16 billion. There was $25 million from the accounts, the government account that was taken in the name of map up exercise. You couldn't the money was not map up, the mitigated notes were not map up, and then you couldn't account for the 25 million. Okay. Civil servants pay were harmonized, and there was no reason to show the money that was cut from their pay where was going. Hospitals were not getting medicine. Okay, roads were deplorable. So we had reason to go protest to call the government attention to some of these things. Mysterious deaths are going on. But what is Mobile Model on the reason that he's protesting? They haven't defined what they're protesting for. They just say, oh, they put declare their asset late. Well, they put declare their asset. Okay. So when you are in government, you didn't declare asset. Some other kind they declare asset, you say they declare it late. Can you imagine? Then the other man who they made research director to Ministry of Agriculture, who was barely a high school graduate, was asked today by somebody saying, "Did you declare?" I said, "He said we're not talking about the past." So how you gonna protest against somebody who declared their asset, even though if they declare it late? You didn't do anything. You're there stealing money. Your government was called kleptocratic, which means a bunch of rogues were in power.
Yeah.
That's what we were protesting for. But I don't know what the brother is protesting for. AB.
No, more Molu. There are sometimes, I just sorry for our young brothers, our young comrades, then who are trying to flex their intellectual muscles, to be able to jog. For long, some of them had not jogged yet for them to be able to go in town, turn around, come back, for long. But let us play you a clip for you to be able to see.
Just for a new day. 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 So that day just for a new day. So that day just for a new day. So that day just for a new day.
Thank you, so the heat is on. Get ready. Tomorrow is a national holiday in the Republic of Liberia. Because the masses are coming outside tomorrow peacefully. Bring your t-shirts, red, white, blue, and yellow. Bring your t-shirts. Let me see some t-shirt. South. Enough is enough! Yellow. Enough is enough! See also! You not listening? Leave! Are you leaving? Bring blue t-shirt. Tomorrow is a moment. Those that were dismissed illegally, tomorrow is a moment. Those that were withdrawn from the foreign service, tomorrow is a moment. Pimping riders that have been restricted from exercising their freedom, tomorrow is a moment. Those that are suffering economic hardship, tomorrow is a moment. Victims of police brutality, there, tomorrow is a moment. Don't be afraid. The police is your servant. The police can do nothing to you. Come on tomorrow. Market women are struggling with their businesses. Tomorrow is your moment. The people that will give them power, and when they are in power, they call them Zogo. Tomorrow is a movement. This next civil servants, tomorrow is a movement. This next EPS, tomorrow is a movement. This is the time to rise and to say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Go and buy your banners. Bring your banners. Help someone in your community to have a banner. If you are living in District 17, District 16, District 15, 13, 14, 12, 7, 10, 9, 5, 1, 2, 3. Help the young people. Get them money to print banners, get them t-shirts, and get them militant water. If you are drinking, drink responsibly. And be peaceful. Water bag riders, tomorrow is your moment. The police, they're brutalizing you. The police, they're violating your rights. Tomorrow is D-Day. Tomorrow is the day of the people. Tomorrow is the day we say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. So make sure you don't rest, don't go to bed. Continue to mobilize, reach out. Women, come inside. Students that are suffering deplorable conditions in high schools, universities, elementary schools. Tomorrow is your moment.
Are you hearing? Are you ready? Yes. 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 Enough is what? Enough. Enough is what? Enough. Enough is what? Enough. We want the police. We want the police. Okay, on tomorrow. The people coming outside are coming out peacefully. Do not brutalize, harass any peaceful citizen. In fact, let me give you this information. The police has committed that all the checkpoints on the road from there to Central Town and all the checkpoints from Tuala to Central Town tomorrow will be removed. There will be no checkpoint. The Minister of Justice, under pressure, has given green light for the protest. So don't be afraid. Come outside. Yo, 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 yo. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm on my way now to Tuala. I gotta get home, get ready. Yes. But there is a major endorsement taking place in Tuala today. At this time. And get ready to go there. Enough is enough. I think you'll be coming tonight, right? Yes. You're coming tonight, right? Yes. I will be where you're doing the camp.
What do you make of this?
Oh God, AB. The play Mama Balu was standing. You are thinking, how do I get from here? Now all the brother are thinking, oh, all I know is you're talking. What did I get myself into? But the guy who was doing the battle clan chanting, if they gave him money, he rather work for you.
I know you.
The guy work for that he work for that money because that's more yearly until you are getting host. But you see the kind of unseriousness we're talking about? If he having a protest on the eve of the protest,
I telling you, that
at the momentum there, that about joking. He joking for you because you can't tell me while the house speakership problem going on, you instead of scheduling your protest in the heat of that moment where you have people who are angry because of what happened on Capitol Hill. If that was some of the reason you are scheduling a protest, why do you carry the protest all the way to July 17? That's when I knew that the whole thing about the protest was non-material because what was happening on Capitol Hill at that time was very heated. It was hot. If you wanted to have protest at that time, that was the right moment to have a protest because at least you could have gotten a lot of people more than the handful that you have right now. But some of the things that he said, the market women are having problem in the market. How did they lead the market? The people they put in the market were making millions of dollars when CDC like they were happy. So the thing, and you flag one guy comment, and that is their national anthem. When you hear they talk about the CDC, they say you're allowed to come to power, you're not allowed to govern. So the allowed to come to power was that Joshua was making music instead of focusing on national governance. Was that a lie? Civil servants were not taking pay on time, their salary was cut. Was that a lie? The roads all over the country was deplorable during the rainy season, you couldn't go anywhere. On a Joshua watch. Was that a lie? The international community sanctioned your officials because of stealing. Was that a lie? You went to New York, they gave you restricted visa. You couldn't go outside the UN 25-mile radius because of whatever your government was doing. Was that a lie? You say you pay wire fees, but come to find out you didn't pay no wire fees. Was that a lie? We can continue to go on and on and on, to demystify some of these things. And like I said, that's a national anthem because people that as they do sit on one's phone, that's the only thing you'll be saying. You're allowed to counter power, you're not allowed to govern. As if to say the messages from the campaign was not reality. People are going to hospitals, there was no drugs. People are putting money in the budget for hospitals, they're putting in their own pocket. So nobody allowed to come to power. So when Mobile Model stand over there and has 15% standing behind, and someone else, the other leg gets holding the baby, what did you know about that protest? She was just working because they say Mobile Model were in the community.
I'm telling you.
So
Look,
that's it.
look. Most of this garden that were there, when Mama Molu was just speaking, most of them just turned 18. Some of them had not even reached the age 18 yet. Some of them that are look through that crowd, through that narrow crowd, that hand pick. Is that a momentum you will be having on the eve
No, now
of the so-called July 17 protests?
Maybe now not the 17. They said the protest was 3 days. Today was day 2. That the day 2 cry is also.
Tell me. My friend told me, he said, one of my friends told me, they got to me and said, AB, we have learned our lessons.
Oh.
The guy is a citizen. For me, I am plenty of the citizen, I am with them. And this guy is behind Tifa, Thomas Fala. That one of Thomas Fala picking. The man told me, he said, AB, we learn our lesson, yeah. We learn our lesson the hard way.
But AB, you got people right now doing a little hustle. The reality is there. You cannot twist the facts. From Dupo Road all the way to rehab, that place to be dark.
Now,
They put in our community, they see street light. Now they can stay on setting longer because you're not dark and they're not afraid of criminals. My own area where I grew up, Effie Matari, that La
yeah,
Pasi road going Matari.
that's the same place I
That,
grew
that
up
road
here.
that road was bad. I told my 2022 when I was there, the road was bad. That road has been fixed. Electricity all over La Pasi Matari, Effie, all everywhere. They put on seeing it.
But you just talking about the electricity. How about the water?
But I want
How
to
about
tell
the
you
water?
now.
Oh, yeah.
So I just watched a video just now. I don't know which part of Moravia that was. The woman said since 1990 that today they saw the light, LEC light, since 1990. So you convince that woman that the government not doing nothing? That why you going protest? So she must join you to go protest? When you were there for 6 years, that woman been over there since 1990, you were there for 6 years. That woman see Jack. The woman today seeing LEC current in 1.5 year of GMB government. Then you tell that woman to come follow you to go protest. The people who can now bring their goods from Grand Jita to Morovia, their pepper, their okra, because maybe the Grand Jita market can absorb their produce. But since the road is good now, they used to take 1 week, their okra
I'm telling
spoil,
you.
their pepper spoil, even the cassava spoil, they're taking 7 hours to reach the Morovia that has a larger share of the market and economic power too. Because the more people that in Moravia, it's more than the people in Grand there. And you got more purchasing power of people living in Moravia. You convince that woman now that come from Grand there in 7 hours that she can sell her market and go back to go make sure she can go harvest again to get back to Montreal. That she don't want you go convince to come jump behind to go protest for what thing? The people they put them who are going to hospitals in Montreal, they want to
Who
go
could not see,
JFK,
yeah, who
want to
could
go
not see
JFK,
medication, yeah.
no medicine, right? Right now want to go. They prescribe a medicine, you go right there, you pay for it in the pharmacy. They get a medicine, you walk outside. You're not going to local pharmacy again for them to charge you 30, $40 that you don't have. Those people want for you to go destabilize Liberia so they can fall back into the same trap of dying because no medical treatment. They put it in Kakata. Right now, all the roads are being paved. Even though somebody called yesterday on Nylon Liberia that the person who they get a contract trying to do substandard jobs so they should check on him. Even at that, all the roads in Kakata are being paved. So you want to tell me say people from Maggie come and join your protest to destabilize the government so that what is seen as development in the county will get stalled? Mama Malu need to leave the joking matter and go back to the drawing board and apologize to the Liberian people for being part of a government that ran the country for 6 years into the ground. And the last thing they could do to them was to sanction a lot of them because their government was just there to steal. And that is prevalent in every sector of every agencies and ministries. They put taxi, they play no 10 over note. They people are looking like dumper. They people are looking like garbage. People see, look at the ministerial complex. One senator was saying he thought the play that weapon on that building. I know I saw that. They don't want to rushing to dedicate as if they said they don't want be. So useless people should give Liberia a chance to move forward. Mama Molu cannot be the messenger for a protest against injustice in Liberia. When you sat there, auditors were killed.
I'm telling you.
You sat there, president was using country money for his own personal phone. You didn't resign to to get the boss to resign to say, you know what? As a sedition, our mantra was to lift the poor from abject poverty. But what my government is doing is against our constitutional mandate. I'm telling you something, Mama Molu who have been the number one person in Liberia today with respect because a party chairman resigning and differing with his party. Even if you ran outside because you were scared for them to kill you, that would have made sense. Then for you to sit for 6 years, you see all the nonsense going on. Only for you to enjoy the fruit of the government. So when Mama was getting money from to get a Louis Vuitton bag, then Ryan Range Rover, where you were getting the money from? Can Mama Molu come today on the show here, AB, and tell us where he was getting the money from to get all those gold chain around his neck? I told you I saw the man when I went like, bro, the man used to be behind one barber shop do call that behind BW Harris. My man they call Paco, he used to come on here. There's a Kobo shop right side of that barber shop where Mama Molu used to be here. You could see him, see a facial, the way he was looking physically. You see, my mom not looking like his true color is out. His real color. Where he took all the money in from that making, he got fancy house, luxury cars, and luxury material Louis Vuitton bag. Then I'm moving around with. Is it serious? They think that Liberian people will be jokers forever. These who are seeing real change. They are seeing. Look, Liberians have never seen a speaker, a former speaker, being dragged to central prison, AB. You got people who are closer to the president who have been fired or suspended. And when GMB suspended, you mean not returning.
Mhm.
Okay? The people are seeing all of these things. And then you're going to come over fake protests.
To the extent that JMB JMB were able to suspend his own needs.
Your nephew.
His own, yeah.
So that tells you that GMB is being president to build legacy. He's not looking to get rich. GMB is looking for legacy. So this government here is totally like 360 apart from what CDC was. And Mama Molu was part of that CDC. He's not the messenger to come and tell Liberian people what their government is supposed to do. When money captain was to LEC honor your watch every dry season, the poor sweating in our country. He and you know he be had the Liberia can be had the heat will kill you. The heat will kill you. You can't withstand the heat. Okay. Sorry about that, AB.
Yeah. Go ahead. You know, yeah, go ahead.
The heat will kill you. Doing the CDC time with money captain. But as usual, Joey hadn't seen it. Money captain to Masira and Monasti. So the whole protest is dead on arrival, like I posted. And let me tell you the last thing before you take over, AB. I think Mobile Mori was trying to show strength with George Weah. This whole protest was not about government ills in society. This man wanted to show George Weah that when he said sedition should come out, he still has command of the grassroots. That's the arm he was trying to measure with George Weah. But as I see things, he might not accomplish that.
You know, as for me, I strongly believe that Mobile Molo is a joker. He is a form bag. He is not to be taken seriously into our Liberian politics because this young man, he does not know the thing. A jack, Mobile Molo does not understand how the government operates. It will interest you for you to know that Mobile Molo was saying that the National Election Commission, after Richard Nangme Kun went to district number 12, when he was speaking, he said, I'm a region speaker. Mobile Molo was saying that the National Election Commission should revoke the man. That made me to know that Mobile Molo does not know anything. This guy, and I have the recording. This guy, you know, he masqueraded. So someone told me that Mobile Molo was once a BM. And
Oh yeah.
it's not I getting now to believe it.
Not only being, but he
Because
was pastor.
they're saying that you were pastor and you fought a lot of people in Ghana.
The man was parable to the pastor that passed away, I think was last year before GMB took power. He was the pastor that I personally interacted with. He called himself Bishop Amos Bar. He has a church in Matali. That's the man that pulled the holy oil on Thomas Warahe during the senatorial election.
Yeah.
I remember my mother was behind in Ghana as pastor. And from that Amos Barman record, if you were in Liberia, you remember another pastor they call Jensen Wallace. He used to be on air selling beesing, $25 holy oil for $25. All of them were beyond Amos Bar that came and called himself Bishop Amos Bar. So that where Mama Moru landed his thievery and his BM something from that where he landed. Moru is a scam.
No, he is a scam. He is a scam, and no one can be able to convince me. Mobile Molo is a scam. So you can keep your call coming out on 612 2457 2979. What the next thing that you want for us to be able to brush on? If not, then
For me, I was absent doing the GMB visit here. I know we did a preview
Mm-hmm.
before he came, and I was telling you that um, he'll be welcome to the warehouse,
Mm-hmm.
on the red carpet, and I told you all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And during the public gathering of the summit where they're having dinner,
Mm-hmm.
GMB spoke, and Trump praised his English, and everybody was, it's always the case. When the Democrats here don't have nothing good to say, they look for they look for something that is not wrong to flip it around to start running with it. It's similar with seditions. Remember now, there were 5 presidents that came.
You want for us to play you that clip? Let me play you that clip.
Yeah, play me the clip.
Anniversary we did in Liberia at your embassy. Mr. President, we thank you for this opportunity to be here. Liberia is a longtime friend of the United States, and we believe in your policy of making America great again. And we also go a long way with you in your diplomacy that has to do with economic development and commercial friendship. Liberia has a lot of minerals, and one of the things we ask as good friends for a long time is the opportunity to do a survey of our minerals. And also we are committed to peace, and we've been very lucky within our region. We are a country that have had series of democratic elections, and our country has been cooling down. And also we want to encourage American involvement in the investment in Liberia. We'd like to see that happen. We want to work with the United States in peace and security within the region, because we are committed to that. And we just want to thank you so much for this opportunity.
Well, thank you. And such good English, such beautiful. Where did you learn to speak so beautifully? Where were you educated? Where?
Yes, sir.
In Liberia.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's very interesting. It's beautiful English.
Sure.
I have people at this table can't speak nearly as well,
Very
and
good, sir. Thank you.
they come from.
Okay, AB.
Yeah.
So that's the video I was referring to. So the first thing, the people who are heading the tourist industry in Liberia, we didn't pay for we didn't pay Donald Trump for publicity. But from that 2 minute interaction, Liberia became global.
Mm-hmm.
So the tourist industry in Liberia, who always heading it, should cut that 2 minute video and make it like a jingle. Because Donald Trump exposed Liberia to the entire world. Now I come to the part where they say he was condescending, he was belittling GMB. In fact, Liberia is a English speaking country. Maybe you myself from Liberia. How many Liberian people speak standard English? Just because they say the country is an English speaking country doesn't mean that people from there can speak standard English. That's what people are missing. You have 5 leaders over there. 4 people spoke French. You have to take an interpreter or headset or somebody interpreting it while the man is talking. There can be lost in translation. With GMB, fluent English and command of the English language, he and Donald Trump meeting did not need an interpreter. Those are some of the major things that people were missing about that interaction over there. Donald Trump could fully understand any pitch from GMB one on one. And what GMB did over there for that 2 minutes in business is called a pitch. AB, you say you can sew trouser. All right, tell me about sewing your trouser in 2 minutes. That's what GMB was doing over there. You discuss peace. I'm on the Security Council as the non-permanent member. I've been stable for the past 20 years, so I can work with you to acquire peace not only in my region, but also in the world. You talk about trade no, trade no aid. I subscribe to your policy. So for trade, we have minerals. In fact, we want to know more about how many minerals that we got. Bring the U.S. geological survey system over there, survey our minerals because we want to have what commercial and business relationship. So Donald Trump understood GMB very well, and he was surprised. And that's the thing against other people don't know. Donald Trump has interacted with previous African presidents, whether you're from speaking English speaking country or not. Georgia is from Liberia, that people say is an English speaking country. What do you understand from him when you go to the UN to read? What do you understand from him when you're standing people to have a conversation? Being an English speaking country doesn't mean that you can speak standard English. So GMB being able to be fluent in English had a direct link to the world's most powerful man one on one. Donald Trump never needed somebody from the US to go and interpret what GMB was saying. One on one, GMB can sell his message directly to the man. And that's why the man was intrigued. Wow, I've interacted with a lot of African presidents. You saw the South African president that was there, AB. What is the official language of the South Africans? They're not English.
Yeah, it is English.
You have Ramaphosa sitting as Trump. Can he speak standard English? So, with Donald Trump being surprised to see an African president that fluent and having command of the language, he was excited. He was moved. That's why he praised GMB. It's not because he was belittling GMB, but it sounded strange to his ears that such an African president can speak this clear for me to understand without no interpretation. And that aspect of GMB makes it easier that he and Donald Trump could relate one on one. So I know I didn't have the chance to get on when you were discussing it, so I just want to
Yeah,
put on 1 or 2 cents
but
in
but
there.
but to me, I will go a different route. To me, GMB represented us adequately. JMB was able to represent Liberia, and you were able to put Liberia on the map, like you said. But that's one thing, though. I was thinking that before any president visit to the White House, that president of the United States can be brief about that country, about when, how that country gained their independence, which are the language that country speaking in that country.
Hmm.
That happens. But for me to see Donald Trump saying that, when I look at it another time, I would think that the man is that whole thing went on social media on TikTok for like a whole day,
Yes, exposing Liberia.
exposing the country. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, you know how many investors have trooped their way now to Liberia. You know how many investors? My friend was just telling me.
Okay, AB. Donald Trump was brief that Liberia was as a result of free American slaves. He might have been brief that Liberia is an English speaking country. But the reality is this: Like I will always emphasize this. Because you are labeled as an English speaking country doesn't mean that you speak good English. You see the inquisitiveness of Donald Trump when he asked JB, where did you get educated? And people miss that part. Because when you're in the West, if you went to school in the West, you will speak good English. But somebody who was schooled in Liberia, that also tells you that during the days of GMB, the University of Liberia was no joke. CWA was no joke. So the foundation was laid there, which gave GMB the ability to be able to not only speak English, but to speak standard English. And mind you now, GMB was vice president and he traveled the world giving speeches. So Trump, who is not really familiar with African presidents, got very inquisitive as to where they may learn how to speak this kind of English. Because I've heard African presidents who are from English speaking countries, but they don't really speak like this. The accent is so much that you barely understand whether it's English or whatever language from their native countries. So that's where Donald Trump was coming from. It wasn't that he didn't know that Liberia was an English speaking country. I just give you an example. Georgia is from an English speaking country. AB, does he speak English? You can play one of Georgia play to do the audience fairness. And when you to play Georgia English compared with GMB English, you muted AB, you muted.
Let me play you one of Jobs Real
Play
English.
Georgia English and then play GMB English. Then you understand where I'm coming from to say, even though your country is an English speaking country, but you don't speak good English.
Okay.
My dear friends, and we all are concerned about the economy. And first of all, let us look at how economy boom, and it's job for people, the resources, the way it's managed, and the amount of people that get jobs, the amount of people that get supported, subsidies, and all that. And we see how the country got growth. Then we can criticize, but I'm not an economist. So what I can say is that, of course, times are hard. Even me as a ambassador for peace, I've come up with so many projects and created a lot of peace initiatives that government tells us that that's shortfall in the budget. So that tells you, automatically tells you that the economy has a problem. You don't need to hear it from me. And so what we need to do now is not to get on a radio to insult either the leader of the country or those people that are responsible for the economy to boom. What we need to do is to suggest to them what needs to be done. For example, all of the taxes that I put on the goods, because in economics we talk about people's needs and wants. When rest is expensive, when you know that you have a shortfall in the budget, then reduce the rest so those who are that not even working but making ends meet can buy. So
Look.
That's somebody from English speaking country. AB, what job we are in from Donald Trump with that nonsense? The man could tell you, I don't understand why I don't really. You saw when the president came to the White House. You know Donald Trump, Donald Trump don't hide his feelings.
The
That's what
man
people
does not
miss.
have a feeling. The man can
The
just,
man
Mr.
was truly
Trump.
moved. The man was truly moved by the way GMB presented English to him. He was truly moved because hearing that from GMB, like I can tell you, he was like, man, I've heard a lot of African presidents speak, but this guy, there's something about him. He might have gone to school here. Maybe he went to Harvard, maybe he went to Yale or Cornell. Maybe he went to Georgetown. But tell Joe who were born in English speaking country and put that nonsense in front of Donald Trump. He was not coming to disgrace your country to say actually what he just said. I didn't understand a thing. So that's how me I saw it. But people were trying to so the Democrats too now were trying to twist it like they were basing it on, oh, the man is from an English speaking country. Why would you ask the man where he learned English from? Yeah, Joe, yeah, there. He from English speaking country now. When he twisting his head, dancing like that, like he knows something. Jack, you don't know. Jack. So you tell that man you bring here, he say that English speaking country, then when he's speaking, who can understand him? But he from an English speaking country. So that was the Democrat. That was a twist that they put on the whole thing for to go to make that bro go viral, that's what I said. The tourist people supposed to take that particular part and just making the jingle because the way that bro was searched for that 2 minute speech and that 2 minute interaction between President Trump and JMB, Labro gained a worldwide fame that can be exploited. So I lay my case to rest. You get two English speaking president for the two for the same English speaking country, right? Take a pick.
Okay.
Then you will know.
Okay. I want to play a video here of a lady who fought. My brother, that lady fought. She was walking, and this lady, she cannot be able to speak English. And thank God that the woman was able to speak a tribe that I understand. This woman was going in the bush. She lived around Lofa Bells.
Hmm.
So she was walking, and she stepped something juke her. The woman foot start to get swallow.
Oh, that's some kind of personal tone she step on.
And at the end result, they are thinking about operations. Now the mom does not have no money. The mom was able to do that video so that people, good Samaritans, people with kind heart, can be able to see this video and be a help to them. But let me play you the video.
Boy bese kuma budu masajo yi idea ku ka nyame kwa afaka bisa bilai
ay de menga ka no nize mo be ko beka wedo tembulo afoni asenga ay ma de mejani
se toke mando kuma
mungu bani wasi zora kada mine o keni be ndadi ndabu bebeke se mate gira fa ay fa ira tu na ka fa gira kunde bisa bilai kai ay dinyanye sano nize abe tora abe bunya kasimbi ya maambu beni mo si tisinya bara kasimi ndota adinyanye bisa bila bisa no ni se maigi
donc we mi ay la bi
na kadinya ala tadinya ko mi ya na biwole me sonja na biwole de ko sonja obi o ni musomia sonja akabe asengu mema we sonja mo si ni sonja ay bisa bila zoka ala soka uzo
bon mo ya kuma me.
So the woman was saying that the woman was saying that all the money that she had, she has spent it. Still, her daughter have remained like that. She now becoming a woman. No man will be able to look at her daughter and be able to express interest.
She tried what like they try hospitals or they only been trying country medicine.
They only been trying country medicine. Because to leave from where they are to be able to go to Vonyama, that money.
And she don't have it.
And to be able to live from that, someone will say, okay, you try JFK. Who they will be stopping with?
Yeah, that's it. The problem there.
That money. So that how someone told her that make the video and be able to publish it. Now the good thing about it is that I was able to get hold of the guy
Who did the video?
who did the video. And that guy is willing for him to be able to go back there. The guy was saying to me, he said, when we do that, they will really appreciate it. I said, yeah. I said, we've been helping a lot of people. To help that woman with $200-300, it's not nothing for me. But this is the case. So I decided to bring it in front our audience. So our audience were able to, the last show I did for yesterday, our audience were able to at least try Marie Pade. Marie Pade was able to try. She gave $50. Marie Pade cash up in $50.
I remember Sis Marie. She used to be on Francis Doe show. She's somebody
Yeah,
after Liberia's heart. Yeah,
yeah,
she's a good
yeah.
mother.
She is our mother. Says Marie
Thank you,
Pade,
Sis Marie.
she is our mother. Says Marie sent off $50. Now $50 I have in here. I have not told them yet. But whatsoever that we can be able to raise, I am appealing to you. I'm appealing to everyone who are a fan and follower of this talk show. I'm appealing to you guys. If that $1 set you get, or that $2 set, or any amount that God placed on your heart, please help this lady so that she can be able to see joy. Because the next thing, if care is not taken, the amputation business that is coming to.
That's really depending on how long cell her food been hurting and what's the status or the condition of the food, whether it's salvageable or if the hospital will be able to help her heal and keep her leg.
Yeah, so I'm just asking any one of you, please, I beg you, the cash app number is 215
Right on
266.
now.
The cash app number is 215 266 6509. 215 266
Listen, man, right now.
6509. Yeah, my friend and brother, go ahead, Zizi.
I got late on the show. What were you discussing about the vice president? Because I believe that it was it about the investment.
Yeah. I was talking about the investment.
Yeah, so that's let me do this stuff real quick. Like, I'm trying to send my own contribution. So
Thank you.
um,
Thank you. You know, if God lay anything on your heart, anything will accept it.
Mampo,
Will accept it.
you like help because the SOS call here for somebody who really in need. We've been helping other people, then they disappointed us. But it if we can just send a lady $10 or $25 to help somebody out, that lady will remember. Maybe that money you spend is the money that will open doors for you. We're not pastors in here, but those are the kind of calls that you can undertake to 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 open doors for you. Me, I finished sending my own contribution to you, AB. So
Okay, yeah, I've seen it.
so the national investment conference that they are having, AB. That's what we say when you got mature. Mama Mori, I didn't want the Mama Mori protesting against you.
that
But people,
boy crazy. That boy is crazy. I'm telling you.
So you see, when responsible government is in power, what happens? The people that come into this investment conference, and I saw one guy to the airport, the ERBC journalist was interviewing him, and the guy is very excited. Look, we that in America as Liberians, we don't see the potential that Liberia has in terms of investment. But you see, African Americans, other people, they see the potential in Liberia. As well, let me tell you something: the electricity, communication, internet. You know how many times you buy dollar scratch card AB in a month time. Even the poor people there that in Liberia, they stay for how to buy their dollar scratch. Even if they're begging somebody, do you know how much one person can use? Just you buy data, it can spend even a day or two. You finish, you got the next thing again, you gotta get data, or you want call. So there are limitless potential in Liberia when it comes to investment. The only thing the investors want is to have peace and security, and the government that is there to ensure that the enabling environment and also the rightful infrastructure are put in place to be able to do their investment. One, you need roads. I know we're saying that we need the youth to be employed, but the youth cannot be employed when the road access and road connectivity is not achieved. Because if, let's say, for example, a company is coming in Liberia to do juice business, right? To come invest in juice. You know our pineapple is one of the sweetest, if not the sweetest I've tasted in Africa.
Yeah, yeah.
You know our plum, the German plum and the country plum. When you taste those two plums, I don't know which part of Africa they can ever produce those kind of plum that taste sweet like that. Okay, our butter pear. Maybe America made me to say what? Thing about butter pear, then what would you used to go pick few, lay it down for you to get rep,
Yeah.
and just scoop it and eat it. And that one once in a lifetime, so we used to do it. That the thing in America when you have avocado. Can you imagine some of those things that we're seeing in Liberia? Look, people are seeing the different level of investment that they can do. So road connectivity will make you to get investment to come in Liberia. Power, electricity. Suppose you have a company that is doing fishing in Liberia and want to have a cold storage and packaging processing plant in Liberia. You can do it with generator. That's why you see the government is heavily investing in electricity and road connectivity, because those two things you get in your country, my brother, and you get things that investor want, they'll come there. And then you have a good government in place. So that's what you see a good government can do. And the vice president, as you see, JMB is nurturing Jeremiah Kuhn for this presidency little by little.
I'm
You see
telling you.
Jeremiah Kuhn is traveling for conferences. He's traveling for the interest of the country. He's heading the electricity sector. When the president constituted that committee, the vice president is chairing that committee, electricity. The vice president is chairing the investment committee. Those are two major areas. You saw the vice president in China negotiating the yellow machines. So this vice president is being walked into the presidency with the teachings of his boss. So Liberia is on the rightful path. So when people like Mama Malu see these things that their government came to power, they didn't have the technical know-how, they didn't know where to start. The only thing they were focused on was mame, tell your own, mame, tell your own, mame, tell your own, mame, tell your own. It was the government was Mr. Tell your own. So that's why when you see things like this happening, you say you want to protect you go stand with 15 children there, the battle cry and say, I know, but you saw the man, I told you that man was trying to escape the children there, he didn't know how to. He thought, and I can be tonight. I'll be where on camp. Then you turn by going with a car parking right there. So what did the trainer use to count? Then you telling people you that organize a protest that they say you for the masses, right? You didn't count in the community sharing free t-shirt. You say people but look for money. They put what you say poor in GMB government or the people who suffering in GMB government. They must take their money now and start buying t-shirts for people that to come to a protest. Can you imagine? Is this guy really serious or is it normal? You protesting, you say there's too much suffering in the country, so you organize a protest. Instead of you going to buy t-shirts and other paraphernalia that you want to use for the protest, so people can really know that you're serious. You say people must take their money and buy t-shirts for people who come into your protest. Oh, so that you don't want to get the put in the money or they're not suffering. Which one? They put suffering, but they must take money and buy t-shirts to give their people that come protest. At the end of the day, you shamefully walk from among the children and go in your car and left.
I told you that more came on that boy is not normal. That boy, something wrong with that boy.
American will give mental health diagnosis here.
All
But
right.
oh AB, let me tell you the thing. If remember Mama Molu who was party chairman with Akaras Gray who was city representative, they came to America. Of all the places that you can go take picture, they bought on sitting in liquor store parking lot. They play me now taking picture. Liquor that bluffing play that liquor store parking lot. That serious man there. Hmm. So if you're in Minnesota, downtown Minnesota, we're not good for to go take picture there. But the Lagos store parking lot, I play ball on sitting taking
So
picture.
they bought one Moses Great King. He used to be in Philly because I in Philly he dollar is, and one more many days, one more used to come
You
to.
got a summertime. I wanna hit daughter back on vacation so she can be part of the protest tomorrow.
Yeah, that was what I want to
That's summertime.
Yeah. All right. So, folks, this is how we'll let to come to the end of the Manelson Abraka talk show. So, my friend and brother, your closing statement, and then we can be able to knock it up.
AB, thank you again. I'm sorry I had to be away for a little while. Me and the
No
family
problem.
took a road trip to Texas, and we got back. But it's a good day. Um, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, my volume went down. I say it's a good day to be back. We'll continue to educate our Liberian people. We'll continue to propagate our own opinions. And then the Liberian people will be the judge of whatever is going on in Liberia. All we seek is for Liberia to be better because a lot of us will go back home one day to try to settle. And we also want our brothers and sisters that we left there to have access to good life. And that can only happen with a government that's in power. With a government that's in power and providing the enabling environment for the Liberian people. If you let me get back to email the noise here.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Are you okay, or you want to just get your closing statement?
They put in this tell me, man. I'll just tell the audience thank you for the night.
Okay. All right.
Okay, brother.
Okay. You know, I want
Look,
to. I want to say.
look. The next time you
I
disturb
want.
my show, I'll whip
I want.
somebody. The next time
I just wanted to say thank you to every one of you guys for tuning in, and I want to tell every one of you guys who make it your business for you guys to be able to send a little of nothing. Let me say thank you to Sis Marie Pade for her little contributions. Your contribution will come a long way. What must we do? I want to take this time to recognize few individuals before we can be able to go off.
This is the way. Calling us. Rap man. AKA Johnny Paul. Tiaba, Tiaka Benana Saka, Tiaba, Camino Podiakuna, Tiaba.
Florence Kezali, thank you so much for tuning in.
My
own pop, John Fala, thank you. I say thank you to my friend and brother Tanu Jala. Let me say I don't have a copyright for this music that I'm playing. Our Mazudun will be here tomorrow by God's willing. Bye bye for now.